What is going on, guys? Welcome to another vlog. Sheepy, don't kill me. We're out in the Yorkshire Dales on a Ducati Scrambler test ride today, and thought I'd talk about the crash that I had a little bit, since I haven't really said anything about it, and why the Nuda's been away, and why I'm test riding a Ducati Scrambler today. So there will be the Ducati Scrambler test ride video, obviously, but since I've got this bike for like a few hours, I'm going to split it down into a few videos. Motorbike accident on my way home from work on the Nuda. You know, it was the first day that week I'd ridden the Nuda to work as well, because I've been going on the Triumph. And on my way back from home, literally not even a mile from my house, a guy pulled out from a junction and hit me as I was like going through the junction, because he didn't fucking look. Plainly and simply, because oh my god, this hill is steep as fuck and there's sheep everywhere. You just fucking stay there. So like, he came across the junction as I was going through it, and he came across it without giving way, and I hit him in the side, his passenger side door, pretty much. Fucking dickhead sheep. Pretty much like the right hand side of my bike hit his car, and the right hand handlebar and handguard went through his fucking windscreen. That's a nice fox gloves. Like, and my hand was absolutely paggered. So at the time I didn't think anything was really majorly wrong with the bike. I was like, oh, I broke a mirror and I broke the handguard and the handlebars are bent, that seems about it. But the guy, I was that pissed, like I was on the verge of snapping. Like, I could have quite easily gone fully fucking rage mode. I nearly did, because it was his fault and I had no sympathy for him whatsoever. And he was like, oh, I'm a driver for my disabled wife. I was like, I don't give a shit if you're a driver, your disabled wife. You've just pulled out on me, you could have fucking killed me. And so I literally was like, can we do this without going through the insurance? I was like, no way mate, I want your details right now. And funnily enough, behind me, about 2 cars behind me, was my brother on his motorbike as well, so he came along literally after it had happened. And there was glass everywhere, obviously, because I broke his window and I put a big dent in his door. But his car was an absolutely old beat-up piece of shit Mercedes, and I'm like on a £6,000 rare as fuck motorbike, so I wasn't happy, as you can obviously imagine. And this Ducati is sweet as fuck. So my hand was like the worst pain like immediately as it happened. I got the bike home by pushing it because it was unrideable. It just nearly killed a blackbird. Couldn't ride it at all. Like, the handlebars were that bent, and like it had stuck the throttle on, and it was just a lot of damage when the engineers came to pick it up. So the next day I went to the doctors, got checked out, made sure I wasn't broken in any way, and that was some hench gravel. Yeah, made sure I wasn't broken, and rang up my insurance company. They organised a guy to come pick up my bike and to supply me with the hire bike, so that's why I've got the NC. That's the hire bike they brought me. They were like, oh, we'll bring you something like for like. So I don't know how he reckons a NC 750 is anything like a Nuda, but beggars can't be choosers, unfortunately. So when he rang me up, the engineer, like 2 weeks later, to tell me the extent of the damage to the bike, holy shit, there was a lot of damage. There was a lot more damage than I thought there was. I thought there was just bent handlebars and shit like that, but pretty much all the right hand intake panels and all the plastics, a swing arm, foot pegs, bottom of the fork protected, all them damaged. Needed new handlebars. He'd actually broken the cables out of my heated grips. It just pretty much, he'd fucked my bike pretty much by pulling out of me. So I was not happy at all, as you can imagine. Is this a chick? I think this is a chick. So they've been repairing the bike and they had to order loads of parts, and Nuda parts pretty hard to come by. So I've been waiting for parts back order, and it's taken 5 weeks so far. And I heard from him the other day saying they found some more damage when they've actually got all the new parts put on. I think the main thing was a dented wheel, so they've had to get me a new wheel, which is a bit of a bitch, to be honest. And the exhaust headers, the arrow headers, they were actually dented. Like, he dented in my skid plate, and that had dented in the exhaust headers. So I wasn't too thrilled to hear this, but I aren't paying a fucking penny for any of these repairs. It's all coming off that bloke's insurance, and he deserves everything he gets for being a blind bastard and pulling out onto a motorcyclist. Like, it could have been a lot worse. My physical health, well, I had pretty much pulled every single muscle you can possibly think of, from my neck to my knee. So many pulled, strained muscles. Don't know what the fuck's going on in there, but it's busy as hell. Now I've only just literally started feeling better, and they sent me off for a medical. I have to have physiotherapy, all kinds of stuff. So I'll be doing that, which will be fun. Wow, where am I? What the fuck is this place? God, I'll bring you guys on some amazing places. That's a John Deere. I think I should probably start heading back to the dealership anyway. Yeah, so that is the point I'm at with the whole Nuda crash thing, and that's pretty much what happened. It was just a case of dude pulled out onto me, but I was doing 30 mile an hour, like, anyway, because it was my right of way through 30 zone, and he just pulled straight out into me, but he sped out of the junction so fast. He must have hit me at about 20 mile an hour. And obviously threw me forward on the bike, and like had whiplash and all kinds of shit. Man, it wasn't fun. Like, the day after it happened, I was so sore, I could hardly move. Go in here and turn around, then I think I'm gonna head on back to the dealership. Since I've had the bike for about an hour. Don't want to push my luck now, do I? How the fuck do you get out on a motorcycle with them? I think I'll just go out through the entry. Through the entry. This is Bolton Abbey, and there's like a river, and all kinds of magicalness happens. Like, you can just swim in the river and shit. It's mad. And on a day like this where it's really warm, it's packed, as you can see. It's quite a lot busy. I think I'm probably going to turn around because I think you've got to pay. Yeah, I'm just going to turn around and fucking do one. So yeah, that was that, guys. Hope you enjoyed that little update vlog on the Ducati Scrambler. Stay tuned for the actual, you probably might see that before, to be honest with you. So the actual test ride of the Ducati Scrambler, giving you my honest, unbiased, 100% opinion on the Ducati Scrambler. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.